Welcome back to differential calculus class. So we are still on rules of differentiation. So in this class, I want to show you why the derivative of a constant is 0. In our previous class, you were told that the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. So in this class, we want to show why the derivative of a constant is equal to 0 using power function rule. Now, so when you say the derivative of a constant is equal to 0, so that is if f of x is equal to k, where this k here is a constant. So we say the derivative of this constant, that is f prime of x equal to 0, which is equivalent to the function of x divided by x is equal to 0. You still remember this? So it's equivalent to this. Now, y is equal to 0. So you recall the power function that if we have, let's use y equals a x raised to power n. According to the power function rule, so the y, the x gives the power, we multiply the power by the coefficient of x, that is n times a. Then we write the variable, then we subtract 1 from the power. This is the power function. Now, also recall that this f of x equals k can be rewritten as f of x equals k x raised to power 0. Why is this 0? Because x raised to power 0 is equal to 1, then 1 times k is equal to k. So in other words, this is equivalent to this. If that is correct, so we can now apply the power function rule, that is f prime of x, that is the differential of this function. This, we are using this. Okay, so let me write it clearly first. So we have this f raised to power 0. If you apply the power function rule, okay, applying the power function rule, so we observe that the differentiation of this function, so we break down the power, that's 0 multiplied by k, then we have x, then 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. Now, 0 multiplied by k multiplied by x is about 0 minus 1. Everything here will give us 0. So, now, it tells us that the differentiation of a constant is equal to 0. When you are given a constant function, okay, so it is assumed that there is an invisible x raised to power 0 here. So if you apply power function rule, you always get 0. So therefore, the derivative of a constant is equal to 0.